Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Please welcome your defending NFC East champion, Philadelphia
On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. A moment he will remember forever. His first game as a head coach in the National Football League. His counterpart on the Eagles sideline, Nick Sirianni. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The first of 272 games in the regular season. Buckle up. The Cowboys, the Eagles, underway to begin 2025. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season in Oklahoma.
Led his team to one of the best regular seasons in the NFL last season, but really elevated his play during the postseason, and once again was a monster in the Super Bowl. He's led his team to at least 11 wins in each of the last 3 seasons. He didn't expect this year to be any different.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Running again with Barkley on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. And just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So much for picking it up on the ground on 3rd down. 3rd play of the drive, and this defense showing strong early.
I wonder how much of that was scouting. I wonder how much of that was a gut feeling like, okay, let's just go ahead and sell out here and get after them, thinking they're going to run the football and stuff them early, because they've now set the tone. They've set a precedent right here. If you're going to try and run the ball against us, it could be hard going throughout this game.
Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former 4th-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
And he's coming off of an injury-shortened season where he only played in 8 games, but he's hoping to get back to an all-pro level that he played at a year before. Now, with new weapons in town, he and his team believe they can go deep in the playoffs and have a major impact.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll come up now 3rd and 9.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Obviously, they didn't get everything they wanted on that completion, but they put themselves in a spot where you've got to at least think about going for it. I know where we are on the field, but still, you've got to think about it, don't you?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
A give to Williams, running right. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Prescott. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. But Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Donovan Wilson on the coverage.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Jadeveon Clowney. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. First down.
To throw is Prescott. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down in the yard. Now Prescott. Oh, he'll work that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23.
22 yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Eagles.
Off the draw. Here's Williams. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. And this one is right through. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 26-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this out to Barkley, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. Now that run good for 7 yards, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and 3. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
Gain of 6. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
Second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Hurts to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Hurts. Got a man. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Eagles first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Barkley. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. A tough time to take the sack. Now it's 4th and goal, and that's a loss of 6. The kick by Elliott is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Prescott to throw it. Finds Pickens out right. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys first down.
Now Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Cowboys first down. A gain of
Here's Prescott. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
Looking to throw. Prescott. Another one to C.D. Lamb. He's got it. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They go back to the ground with Williams. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. A chance for a first touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Williams is in. Touchdown, Dallas.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it was capped off by a Javonte Williams touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
180, 180.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23.
From the gun, it's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Gain of 11. And an Eagles first down.
He'll drop to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
At their own 48-yard.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's Prescott. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That's It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
And he will have a Cowboys first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And again, it's Prescott, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Prescott able to use those legs of his to pick up the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
To throw is Prescott. Pickens on the slant. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches.
Oh, now some trickery. They fake the spike. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Dallas.
Prescott now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. He'll try and do this himself. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Ferguson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he will take this one all the way back inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Prescott. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Lamb. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb, 32 yards. And the Cowboys are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23. From the 23, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They're going to look to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles first down.
Pretty good first down play. Keeps them ahead of schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside, quarterback tucks it and keeps it, quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the first down.
Eagles first down.
Great.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now 2nd and 9.
45-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles first down as he'll get this down to the 36.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Hurts on the option right. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
2nd and 5. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down.
For Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Hurts to throw. Touchdown, Eagles! Dallas Goedert from 19 yards away. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the drive was all finished off on the touchdown catch by Dallas Goedert. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
A gain of 39 yards. And the Cowboys
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They give it to Williams, running right. And he's got it down to the 28.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
5-yard gain on the play. That's good for the Cowboys. First down.
On the option to give to Williams here. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing. Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
That's another Cowboys.
Here we go.
1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it with Davis. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Here we go.
This is Lamb on the end around. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Adoree Jackson on the return. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Hurts. This is caught. It's Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 22 yards. And an Eagles first down. 1st and 10.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing is Hurts. Complete. Smith has it. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Eagles
Don't touch
first
that.
down.
Don't touch that.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Out route pass complete to Goddard.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
On the play. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
Again, he'll drop to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's caught. And the Eagles are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And an Eagles first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and goal. at the 6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Out of the end zone.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal.
Great, set. Trimmer.
Looking to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
4th down and goal.
No touch. 180. No.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshow. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. They'll hand it off now, Williams. And this is going to be a Cowboys 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Here we go.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
21-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a 2nd and 10. They run it again with Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 94 yards for him on the ground now on 18 carries. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Cowboys are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
From the 36, Hurts. His short throw caught by Goddard. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as he'll be brought down at the 42-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
No touch that. No touch that.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
No, I didn't even hit. No touch.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. On third down, he'll drop to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for the Cowboys, they start the season with a great win on the road here in the Thursday opener. Now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
The 2026 season has arrived. I'm Scott Hanson, and this is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1. Lots to get to. We'll start in Philadelphia. The Eagles at home to take on the Cowboys. And this is C.D. Lamb. This one of his 2 touchdown catches. He added a 3rd touchdown on the ground as well. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W as the head coach of Big D. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's a big play by the Bengals defense. They force the interception. They've got room. They're taking it all the way. Pick 6 for the touchdown. The Bengals come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's Jared Goff on target with that one. He had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Lions get the win in the opener. Could this finally be their year? They'll start 1-0. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hanson in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the visitor's sideline, Giants head coach Brian Daboll. His guys falling in the season opener, getting a second straight road game to start the season. On the Cowboys side, it's head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys, on the other hand, were winners in their opener a week ago, so they'll try to make it 2-0 to start the season. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. The Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey has a set. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. Not much happening there. Just a short game. With that, I'll give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Jart gonna fake the give and hold on to it. A terrific run, finally brought down, but he's inside the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
A gain of 40 yards.
They'll go play action here with Dart. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Hodgins. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Off the bootleg, here is Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Wandale Robinson. Touchdown, Giants. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys come out, and they are led out by Dak Prescott, as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, 3-time Pro Bowler, who is now 32 years old.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, granted exactly how they designed all week in practice. I think it might have been earth-shattering performance statistically. They got the win. He can continue to play that style of ball. It's going to be a tough group to match up with.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Pick up a 2 on the last run. Here's 2nd and 8. Go play action. It's Prescott rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. A
terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Left side, caught by Lamb. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Roy Robertson Harris on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 7.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss. His throw left side is complete. And he's close to the goal line. Won't have the touchdown, but he does pick it up on third down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass. 2 incomplete passes now lead to this third down and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. Whoa! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to possess the football for the second time. Greg, it's one of those weird feelings you build all year for the opener. And you play a tight game and lose. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Giants. On play action, it is Dart. He'll get that complete right side. It's Bellinger. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To the air again goes Dart. Connects with his big tight end, Van Hurts. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake, now Dart. This one pulled in by the tight end, Bellinger.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A 2-yard loss brings up third and 7.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart, and he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple. On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try.
A 44-yard attempt.
No issues there. This one is good. And the Giants will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it, but there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home. These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboys...
They'll throw again. Dak. Flush to his right. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it with Williams. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Another Cowboys first down. First and 10.
On play action, here's Dak. Out to his right. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
Play action now. Prescott. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense ready for this next possession. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East, I was always fond of saying, you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases, Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
Yeah, and it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Dave Daniels and Dan Quinn, what a great story that was. And then, of course, with Philadelphia, the eventual Super Bowl champs. Clearly, towards the end of the season, it was pretty evident, at least to all of us, that they were the best team, and that's exactly how things played out. So if you're at the bottom looking up, unlike some of these other divisions where you say, okay, maybe I'm not as far behind as it feels, in the NFC East, Mike, there's just not a lot of easy wins in your division, especially if you're the Giants.
We talk about history, and sometimes people go back 5 or 10 years. I just think back to the generations of great matchups amongst these teams. Greg, when any one of these teams goes to visit the other one, it feels like a historic NFL game because of the legacy. That, to me, is why the NFC East is one of the sexiest divisions in all of sports, not just the NFL.
No, absolutely. And it has more of kind of like a college football vibe, right? There's rivalries. The fans kind of they hate each other. They're yelling at each other. They're throwing things at the field. It has a little bit more of a college arch enemy, arch rival type of vibe, and I think that's why it's so fun to football fans all across the league. Whether you're a fan of a team in the East or not, when those two teams are on and they're playing each other, you want to tune in.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
On for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it. And they are not able to draw closer. That's the danger. They try to sell out and block. Instead, get the roughing call, and it results in a first down. To throw is Dart. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. DeMarvion Overshown. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Dart going to throw here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Third down and 16.
Here's Dart. And on third down, that ball's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Brad Gano now, following the field goal, back to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. You know, Greg, as we get the season going, obviously the adjustment to last year's new kickoff rules in place. We talked to a lot of coaches during the year. Folks didn't seem too bothered about letting the other team have the ball at the 30-yard line after a touchback. But the 35-yard line, I don't know, does that feel any different to you?
You know, it does, and I think the part that people don't talk about enough, Mike, is the impact that it's making on going for it on fourth down, not settling for field goals. Because remember, in the old days, if you got stopped inside the 5 or you scored inside the 5, it was all the difference of if I kicked a touchback, they got the ball at the 20. There wasn't that much of a spread, but now all of a sudden, is it in my best interest to settle for a field goal and kick off when I could give you the ball at the 35? Or even if I fail down there tight in the red zone on the 3, you now possess the ball inside your own 5-yard line. So I think that's an element now that's causing offenses to go for more touchdowns, kick less field goals, because the ensuing kickoff is giving my opponent the ball in much more favorable territory.
You know, the other rule that is adjusted are overtimes in the regular season will mirror playoff overtime. Each team getting the ball. I'm so happy, Greg, because it just felt so incomplete when a team got to overtime, but then their offense, which may be the best part of the team, never got on the field.
Yeah, and I couldn't agree more. And you hear everyone saying, oh, well, just get a stop. Well, you know, it's that legendary game between Mahomes and Josh Allen where neither team stopped anyone. It was just an offensive touchdown festival. So you won a coin toss and you get the ball. Well, the other team's defense hadn't gotten a stop the whole game. If Josh Allen got the ball first, he probably would have scored on a walk-off. So I love the idea of both teams getting the ball. If a game is good enough to go to overtime, let's finish it. We don't need to be in a rush. There's no curfew. Let's let the guys finish it on the field. A lot more similar to how the regular game goes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Giants are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. Complete. Finds his man Hodges. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 26-yard
to the air on 2nd down. Dart. Now he'll run it. And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick. Picking up the first down.
Giants, first down.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down. Throwing is Dart. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. To the goal line and in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will open up a 6-point lead.
Cowboys 14.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Well, Greg, as the season starts, really the season never ends. Think back to the schedule release. The draft has become this multi-day huge event. Green Bay crushed it with all the folks around the stadium in Lambeau, and some big names will be tied to that draft forever. A couple of the rookies that you've watched that are just sticking out in your mind, interested to see how they fit in the league as this season gets going.
Yeah, obviously so much attention around the quarterback position. Cam Ward goes #1, and then obviously with Shador and all the conversations around that as the draft unfolded. But I think a guy that's going to be fun to watch when you talk about fit, I think you look at Ashton Genty. He gets drafted by Vegas. He's now with the Raiders. Pete Carroll. It kind of has the feel of, is he his Marshawn Lynch? Is he the bell cow back, under center, Geno Smith, play action, set up that run game, play good defense? This feels like the early path Pete Carroll took when he took over in Seattle and turned them into a Super Bowl champion. So I'm not saying Genty's Marshawn Lynch, but he certainly feels like that's the fit the Raiders were going for when they took him with their first-round pick.
Hey, let me ask you about Travis Hunter. Of course, a Heisman winner, Colorado, great play, both sides of the ball as a receiver and a corner. You know, Greg, it's hard to come in this league and play well on one side of the ball. Is it realistic to think you may see him on both offense and defense?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, and I think to start, you have to say, okay, let's hang our hat on something. And I think when you look at the league, where is it harder to find impactful players? I believe it's harder to find impactful defensive backs. I think it's a harder position. I think the league favors the offense with the rules and the play style. So if I'm Jacksonville, I'm making Travis Hunter a defensive back on day one, and then I'm going to package my offensive plays around his skill set to take advantage of him as a wide receiver. And then as time goes on,
that one, take it in. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point by Aubrey is good. Cowboys will go up by a point here in the second quarter. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Dart going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Our tour around the NFL starts now at legendary Lambeau Field. It's the Packers at home to take on the Commanders. And it's Jordan Love. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Packers even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Kenneth Walker III. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Seahawks trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss. They lead at the half. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins hosting the New England Patriots. And it's the veteran Austin Hooper. Just get his hands on the football and let him do the rest. 58 yards for the score. This one's at halftime, and it's the Patriots have the lead at the half in a battle of teams looking to avoid starting 0-2. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. In the game you're watching, not much to separate these two sides through 2 quarters, a 1-point game at the half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Tackle made by Dane Belton. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here we go, 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw here is complete. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it. And they stuff him on 4th down.
It's a turnover on down.
Tight end motioning left. Now it's Tracy looking to run. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. On 2nd down, Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing, Dart. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
Graham Gano on for the field goal. A 41-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants will take the lead here in the 3rd quarter.
Job number 1 on this drive. Find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Pushed out to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of 11. And the Cowboys first down.
On the play fake, Dak. That's out wide to Williams. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 46. Here's 2nd and 6. On the option, here's Williams. And he's going to have the first down yard across the 50 to the 48.
And he just continues to chew off more and more yardage with every single carry. And you can see here with the numbers, Mike, for as strong as he was in the first half, it almost looks like he's gotten even stronger now here in the second.
The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
He'll go again with Davis. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is 3rd and long.
The tackle made back at
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That is knocked away downfield. Incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backs up as it is touchdown inside the 10. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7 in all outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags will also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid, week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London, when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead. Pistol now for Prescott. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. From the 20, here's 2nd down and a yard. To the outside, looked in by Lamb. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's 1st and goal. Dak gonna run with it himself. And he will take it in himself. Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will up the lead to 5.
Cowboys 28, Giants 23.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now. They get set to take over once more. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here. They'll begin it with 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. DeMarvion Overshown there on the tackle.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
Jackson Dart. It's a gain of 11.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Dart. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. And a shotgun. It's Dart. Open man is Robinson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
Jamie Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
That's going to hit and continue out of bounds just inside the 20-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. 1st down, Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. It's now
3rd and short. Prescott. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First down.
On the give, it's Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they bring him down, but not until he gets to the 45-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Cowboys.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another Cowboys.
Here's a handoff to Williams. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
A gain of 3 yards. That's another Cowboys first down.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
For a Cowboys first down.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. For Pickens, his first touchdown as a Dallas Cowboy.
Makes the score, Cowboys.
Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Look to hit him with the jet sweep here to begin this drive. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Giants
On 1st down, Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 50s.
That's another Giants first down.
Slayton is the man in motion.
First down, Giants.
They'll run with Tracy. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. The throw is Dart. And he will score. Game on. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, Giants. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
The kick is good.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Prescott on 1st down. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down. And
from the shotgun, it's down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, pressure kick coming now for Brandon Aubrey. This to stretch the lead to a touchdown. And this one right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. So now, here is Jackson, Dart, and the Giants. Down by 8, 2:23 to play. They've got one timeout at their disposal and the 2-minute warning as they go to work on 1st down.
So pick up the 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
The Giants' 1st down.
Dart. Rolling right. It's taken in. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
That's another Giants' 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Dart going to throw it again. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Here's second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air once more is Dart. He's going to keep it himself.
Jackson Dart. A gain of 9 yards. That's another Giants first.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll take off again. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That is caught. It's Robinson. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He'll try and get there on the ground. And this will be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the
running for the tie. And he will not get in. They will come up empty on this try for 2. Unable to tie this football game.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the ground, this is Williams. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. 3rd and 2. Here we go. A run once more with Blue. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
They'll go. It's Blue. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.